We're back underway. This is the race 13, A class, A1 and A2. We've got, looks to me like 11 competitors have entered, and didn't quite get to count them while they were on the grid. We've got one parked up there trying to pull their bike start again, just before the start line. Officials are there, who've got the gate open in case they need to pull out of it. There'll be a bit of time up their sleeve. They're not the quickest things around the circuit, but needs to be off the track. That's the rules. Even at low speed motorcycle racing, they still have the same set of rules all the way through, and that's good because that way as things evolve, the people aren't going, now what bike am I on and what are the rules for this and that, and yeah, that's how it all is. Right, already we've got one bike there with a country mile lead. They've got about, I'd say that's probably 65, 70 metres. Good gaggle of bikes here in second, third, fourth and fifth. Another gap back there, and we've got another bike stopped in the middle of the track. I can remember coming along here the first time I come along to this, and it amused me quite a bit where bikes come off the start and finish line and get halfway down the front straight and fail, and they just lifted them up and poked them through those holes. Those holes are predominantly designed along that front straight there through the wire fence to put out pit boards to advise people what's going on. Right, we'll be able to tell you who's out in the front of this. It is Jake Tregelgas there in first place, and he's got a quite a substantial lead there. In second place, coming across the start-finish stripe, is Ryan French there, followed by Lachlan. Lachlan Howe is in fourth place. Robert London in third place. Lachlan Howe in fifth, and Brooklyn Retta, followed by Max Miller there. That is the top six. Then we got Samuel Maybe comes through there, and Rion Lloyd on the bike number 500 in 8th spot there. So let me count what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's it. That's all the bikes mobile. Oh, there's one more mobile bike that's just crawling into the short chute between the S's and the front straight. This is normally, with the exception of the Suzuki series where they run the motards through there and the Mini Moto, this is normally just a return road. But of course for these events, that's what they use. And the motards, of course, the motards are really basically dirt bikes, and you put them on the long back straight and the long centre straight. It just wears them out. They're not designed to run at full revs for so long, so that's why they choose to run this short, action-packed. It is definitely action-packed circuit. So that's at number 261. I think that's William Underwood coming through there. Maybe not. We'll wait for the timing screen to tell us. But meanwhile, we'll let's look out for the lead bike. He's waving up to his friends. He's still got that country mile there. That's Drake Tregelgas. Gone through on lap 2. Best lap time 1:27. Lap time then was a 1:29.998. So 2000s within 1:30. So second place, Ryan French goes through. Nothing changed there. And in third place, it looks like Lachlan Howe's come through there in third place there with Robert London in fourth, followed by Brooklyn Retta. Now this is the A class. This is race 13. So let's get on the front page and have a little bit of chat. Steelmasters and Manawatu Miniature Road Race Club bring you this class amongst all the other sponsors. It's great to have sponsors on board. We've got the Manawatu Orion MCC. We've got Eurobike Trade Zone, NRCD. Is also a sponsor. Storm & Bikes from Palmerston North. Streeter Motorcycles, the local Suzuki dealer. Fielding. Steelmasters is also Fasten Manufacturing Distribution. Evolution Motorcycles and Coastal Machinery Limited. They're listed as the sponsors. Officials during the day as we're looking around for the lead bike coming onto the front straight again with 2 laps to go, so he'll get the white flag. We've got the UNZ steward, who's Nigel Armstrong. President of this organisation, Paul Emerson. Clerk of the course, Rebecca Armstrong. Timekeeping, Tim and Joan Gibbs from Tim Gibbs Timing. Day licences, Manawatu Orion. Race secretary, Kelly Varon Emerson. COVID Regulations Officer, Roger Emerson and Claire Reading. Points calculation team, Alex Clement and Seth Jackson. In their commentary and live streaming, Grant Collingwood, Graham Spider Staples, that's me. Marshall's, UCOL students and Griffiths Engineering. Race track control, Rebecca Armstrong. Race starter, Lance Fennell. Clinton Durham is the riders rep. Dummy grid coordinator, Kyron O'Neill. Good to see some of the riders out there helping out. Roger Emerson and Scott Walters of the safety consultants, bike recovery team, UCOL and Griffiths Engineering. Safety check team, Paul Emerson, Roger Emerson, Clinton Durham, George Vanell. Chris Gray, Scott Walters, rider safety gear officer, Nigel Armstrong, gatekeeper and security, Steve Murray's, pit area safety officer, Scott Walters, and first aid provided by ProMed. Tomorrow we got another day's racing. Looks like we've got 2:30 p.m. will be the prize giving and the clean up and that sort of thing. So 9 a.m. start for the first race of the day. Let's look back out of the track and see where the lead bike is. The lead bike looks to be coming along the front straight, is it, or is that one of the stragglers? That looks to me more like a straggler. They're certainly dressed like a straggler. Shouldn't say that, should I, the way I dress? Lead bike, yes. He's yeah, that's him there taking the checkered flag, and that is Jake Tregelgas. Best lap, 1:23.8. Slowest lap, well, that last lap was a 1:28.565, so he was just sort of looking up, set up, out of the slipstream. That is quite a strong wind down that front straight. Okay, let's have a look. We're starting to get a few other place getters through there. Ryan French holds on to his second place. Then we got Brooklyn Retta is looking to be in third place. No, Lachlan Howe. Lachlan Howe, can't see the numbers. They're just too small, too far away. So I've really got to rely on my screen. So yeah, it was Lachlan Howe in third spot, Robert London fourth, Brooklyn Retta in fifth. And that's as far as it goes in terms of results that I've got on the screen. Takes a little bit of time for them to come through. But I think Samuel Maybe, Rion Lloyd and Jonah Ackerman, they're still listing as on 3 laps. But looking out there, there's only one rider still out on the track. Looks like the timing sort of shuts down towards the end. That's not right. All right, looks like we've got a 2-minute call for the next class, which is the 70s. Which is the final race of the day.